What's going on, guys? My name is Josh. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to complete all of the brand new Season 5 Zombies challenges and Black Ops Cold War. If you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you're looking for a specific challenge, I will have everything timestamped down below. So if you're looking for a specific thing, just click that. It'll take you right to that specific challenge. You'll be good to go. I'll also be working on the multiplayer challenges. Those will be coming out shortly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. The first challenge of Season 5 is Rooftop Escape, and to do this challenge you have to successfully exfil at round 21 or higher 3 times a Mauer totem. This challenge is super simple. You just have to exfil past round 21. I honestly recommend going to round 30 because that gives you the most XP for your time spent. Plus it gives you enough time to work on a lot of the other challenges throughout the season. So this one's pretty easy. A lot of the other challenges in this season involve you being on Mauer totem, so you'll knock this one out in no time. The second challenge of this season is Train to Kill, and in Mauer totem you have to use trains to kill enemies 50 times. Another pretty easy challenge. Honestly, I recommend just waiting till higher rounds and just run down there with a bunch of zombies. The trains will spawn in. As soon as you run down there, it'll run over them. You'll knock this challenge out in no time. You can also just train in that area, then wait for one of the trains to come, hop in the little middle area, pop a ring of fire to keep yourself safe, and the trains will run over the zombies and you'll be good to go. Moving on, we have the third challenge, which is Fast Burn, and to do this challenge you have to kill 25 specials or elites with the flamethrower support. This is a brand new support added in Season 5. This thing's really good. Now what I recommend doing is running around with like the Wonder Weapon and waiting until a special zombie spawns in. Shoot it with the Wonder Weapon, get it down to lower health, and just bring the flamethrower out just to finish the kill. That way you'll save the ammo on it and not waste it, and it'll count towards this progress. The fourth challenge of the season is Slow Burn, and to do this challenge you have to get 250 napalm burst kills. This challenge is pretty easy. You just go up to Pack a Punch, get your napalm burst on your gun, and then just get kills with it. Now this challenge is kind of annoying because the napalm burst is not the best, but at the same time it does recharge really quickly. So just put it on a gun that you're working on and you'll get these kills as you play the game. You'll knock this out in no time. For the fifth challenge, we have Badass, and to do this challenge you have to get 1,000 eliminations with a third primary weapon using the Mule Kick perk. Now this challenge is pretty simple. You just need to get 1,000 kills with that third weapon. Now what I recommend doing is getting your tier 5 Mule Kick and then getting the Wonder Weapon as your third weapon. This way with the tier 5, if you go down you can go back and rebuy Mule Kick and you'll get your gun back. And then having the Wonder Weapon as your third primary will allow you to get a ton of kills really easily without a struggle, and you'll knock this challenge out in no time. Moving on to the sixth challenge, we have Did It Crack, and to do this challenge in Outbreak you have to fall a distance of 60 meters without using a parachute or jump pad and survive. Now to do this challenge you need to go on the map Duga and go up to the top of the radio tower, control tower thing. Take the zip line all the way up to the top. Once you get up there, make sure you have tier 2 on your stamina up, that way you won't take fall damage. Then once you're at the top, only thing you have to do is just jump off. You will survive, you'll get this challenge done. Now one thing to mention, I actually got this challenge while playing Firebase Z and going through one of the portals. So just keep that in mind. If you want to give that a shot, it may work for you as well. But if not, just hop on Outbreak, get on the map Duga, and jump off the tower. The seventh challenge of the season is called Bloodlust, and to do this challenge you have to earn 5 bloodbath medals using a primary melee weapon. Now, I recommend using the E tool for this, but if you don't have it, you don't have to use it. I just recommend that because it knifes very quickly, and also recommend getting dead wire on your knife. Then just get a big horde of zombies, wait for them to all come running at you, and then start knifing away, get your 20 kills quickly, and you'll get a bloodbath medal, and you just have to do this 5 times and you'll have this challenge complete. The 8th challenge of the season is Livin Thing, and to do the challenge you have to get 100 enemy kills using Klaus on Mauer totem. This challenge is pretty simple. Now to get Klaus, for those of you that don't know, the first thing you need to do is unlock Pack a Punch and get Brain Rot on your gun. Then go to, I think it's apartment 305. In that corner you need to Brain Rot a zombie. It'll open up, then you can go pick up his hands, and then on round 10 when the first Panzer spawns in, just kill the Panzer. It'll drop a battery pack, you can pick that up, and then now you're able to go build Klaus, and then once you have him unlocked, just spawn him in as soon as possible. I do recommend doing the upgrade process for him if you know how to do that. You don't have to, but it does help, and just use him as much as you can on early rounds while he's still good. He'll kill the zombies for you. You don't have to get 100 with him, so just do this every game and you'll knock this challenge out. The 9th challenge for the season is called Lacking Discipline, and to do this challenge you have to kill 50 enemies using a Brain Rotted Disciple. Now what I recommend doing is just having Brain Rot on one of your other guns, running around in a circle, and then every time you see a Disciple spawn in, just pull out your Brain Rot gun, shoot them, and they will get kills. This challenge does take a bit of time because they don't really get a lot of kills when they're in the Brain Rotted mode. So if you get an insta kill, that'll help a lot. They'll be able to kill most zombies quicker. But if not, just keep doing this as you're playing and as you're training throughout the game, and you'll knock this challenge out. The 10th challenge of the season is Scope It Out, and to do this challenge you have to get 1,000 eliminations using a weapon with a 2x magnified scope or greater. Now I used the Storm with the 3x on this, but it doesn't really matter what gun you use as long as it has that 2x or greater scope on it. So I recommend using a gun that you're trying to level up, just running around and getting these kills. This will take a little bit of time because it is 1,000 kills with that gun, but you should be able to knock this challenge out in no time. For the 11th challenge of the season, we have Limbo, and to do this challenge, you have to stay in Death Strip for 5 consecutive rounds on Mount or Toten. Now this challenge is pretty simple. What I recommend doing is going and getting the Cerberus as quickly as you can, and then as soon as you have that, plus Jug, Stamina, maybe Mule Kick so you get the extra ammo drop, going to Death Strip, which is right next to the Pack-a-Punch area where the turrets are. Now you have to pick one of the sides and stay in that side, on that side for the 5 consecutive rounds. The left side, I believe, has the ammo, so you can buy ammo if you go to that side, and the right side has the armor stand, so you can buy armor if you go there. But this challenge is pretty simple. Of course, just watch out for the spotlights, don't get hit by the turrets, and you'll have to stay there for 5 rounds. So like I said, I recommend getting the Cerberus, getting there as quickly as possible, and then just hanging out there for those 5 rounds, and you'll knock this challenge out. The 12th challenge of the season is Weather the Storm. To do this challenge, you have to kill 100 enemies stunned by the Tesla Storm field upgrade. This challenge is super simple, especially if you have the Tesla Storm upgraded all the way up to tier 5, so do that if you can as soon as possible. And to do this challenge, you have to run around, just pop your Tesla Storm, run into a group of enemies, and then kill them while they are stunned. This challenge is pretty simple. Like I said, you only have to kill 100 enemies and you will knock this challenge out. The 13th challenge of this season is called Height Impaired, and to do this you have to get 250 eliminations from a lower elevation of 5 meters or more. Now, I recommend doing this by the Wonder Fizz machine on Mount or Toten. What you want to do is get a big horde of zombies lined up and either have monkey bombs or decoy grenades and then the Molotov cocktail. And what you want, once you have all the zombies rounded up, go up the zip line up to the prick machine, throw down your monkey bomb or decoy, and then throw the Molotov right on top of that, and then jump down. As you jump down, the Molotov will start killing all of the zombies, and you will knock this challenge out. This does take a lot of scrap and a lot of time to do because you have to get 250 kills this way, but if you just do this, you'll knock this challenge out in no time. Moving on to the 14th challenge, we have Tormented, and this challenge is a royal pain. To do this, you have to kill 50 enemies with Tormentor explosions in Mount or Toten. Now, like I said, this challenge is a royal pain, so what I recommend doing is getting Brain Rot on a secondary gun, and like keeping that out. When you see a Tormentor come in, shoot them. Now, however, when you do this during a normal round, the Tormentor is not going to kill the zombies. You may get lucky, it may kill one. These things are awful at killing zombies. So what I recommend doing is waiting for the special round, the Tormentor round, when it's only Tormentors. Run around for a minute, let them all spawn in, then turn, shoot one, and it'll run in and blow up and kill a bunch of the other Tormentors. This works way better. This is the way to do this challenge. Like I said, it is a royal pain if you try to do it by killing regular zombies. So just wait for those special rounds, do it that way, and that's the best way to knock out this challenge. For the 15th challenge, we have Aim for the Sky, and to do this challenge, you have to get 1,000 critical kills with shotguns. So if you're going to be doing this challenge, if you don't have a shotgun that you have done critical kills on, recommend using that shotgun. It'll help you out a ton. At least that way you're working toward a camo, but if you have everything done, and then just pick whatever shotgun you want to use, and just run around and get 1,000 critical kills. I did this on Mount or Toten as well while I was completing other challenges, and I just ran around by the tank, get your headshots. This challenge, it takes a little bit of time because it is 1,000 critical kills, but you should be able to knock this out with no issues. The 16th challenge of the season is Too Hot to Handle, and to do the challenge you have to stun 15 disciples by shooting their hand while they are draining a player's health. Now, this does work in solos, just to let you know, so I recommend doing this in solos. What I did for this challenge mainly was run around, kill all the zombies, and just ignore the disciples, and then at the end of the round, all the disciples will come after you. Just shoot them right in the hand as they're draining your health. It'll stun them, and you will get progress towards this challenge, and you can do this multiple times per disciple. So don't use a gun that's super strong that'll kill them in one shot, and just shoot their hand, it'll stun them, and then you'll be good to go. The 17th challenge of the season is Suck It Up, and to do this challenge you have to earn 10 Event Horizon medals, which is to kill 3 or more enemies with an LT53 Casimir portal. Now, this challenge is a bit of annoying because you can only buy these things, they don't drop on the ground, and they are very expensive. They cost 1,500 scrap just to buy a single one. So this will take you into some of the higher rounds to knock this out, which is a bit annoying, but you only have to earn 10 of them, so it's not that many. And what I just recommend doing is running around in a circle, getting a big group of zombies, and then just throwing down the thing, it'll knock them out. I also recommend using Mule Kick with this, and having it up to, I believe it's tier 4. That way you have a 20% chance or whatever it is of not actually using your grenade when you do that, because if you save 1 or 2 throughout this challenge, that's 1500 scrap you're saving when you do this challenge, so it's a nice thing to have. The 18th challenge of the season is called Jackalope, and to do this challenge you have to, in Outbreak, earn 25 Jackrabbit medals during objectives. Now this is getting 20 or more kills consecutively without getting hit, and this has to be during an objective, not just while you're running around on the map. So what I recommend doing for this is just going up to an objective, getting it started, and then playing safe. Now this works better for some of the defense ones, and it's a bit, you can also do it for the escort missions as well. Now what I do recommend when you're doing these missions, watch out for the dogs, especially the exploding hellhounds. They will run up on you out of nowhere and blow up, and they're very annoying. And then also watch out for the manglers, because they will shoot you from far away, and they have aimbot, which is also very annoying. But I also recommend for this challenge is just staying on the lower rounds, so from rounds 1, 2, 3. Don't really go past that, because then the missions get harder and it's harder to go along without getting hit. Also, if you're on PC right now anyways, it crashes like all the time for Outbreak, so I just recommend staying on those earlier rounds. Moving on to the 19th challenge, we have Heavy Metal, which is to earn 10 scrap metal kills, which is killing the Kranzer Soldat. I recommend doing this on Maudertoen and getting the Cerberus. That thing will absolutely shred the Panzer, the Kranzer, and just running around and killing this guy 10 times. Also, if you want to get the Flamethrower, it'll help absolutely demolish this dude. It's a bit of an annoying challenge because you do have to kill 10 of them, and they are a bit tanky, especially the higher rounds you go into. But just run around, kill these guys as they spawn in, especially like with the wonder weapons. They will help you shred this guy instantly and just knock these out. It can be a bit of a pain, like I said, because they do have a lot of armor, especially into the later rounds, but you really shouldn't have any issues with this challenge. And lastly, we have the 20th challenge, which is called Megadeath. And to do the challenge, you have to get 1,000 eliminations with the Cerberus wonder weapon on Maudertoten. Now, for this challenge, I recommend just doing the trial system, getting that up to legendary tier, and you should get the Cerberus. It may take a few times. You can also build it as well, but I just recommend doing the trial system. I tend to have better luck with that. It tends to work pretty quickly. Get the Cerberus, and you have to get 1,000 kills. This thing is insanely good, so you'll knock this challenge out in no time whatsoever. This thing shreds. I just recommend keeping it in its pistol form, because that is the best version of the gun. You will shred through zombies. It'll kill the bosses pretty quickly too. So yeah, you have to get 1,000 kills with that, and then once you do that, you will have the Season 5 Zombies Master calling card unlocked if you completed all of the other challenges, and you will have completed Season 5 Zombies. And there you go, guys. That is how you complete all of the Season 5 challenges and Cold War Zombies. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like if you found it helpful. We'll also be making this video for the multiplayer challenges as well. That should be coming out soon. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.